Macbeth by William Shakespeare. Scene 1. A desolate place. Three witches meet Macbeth and Banquo and make their prophecies known.
Thrice the brinded cat hath mewed.
Thrice and once the hedge beat blind.
Harp your crowns, 'tis time.
Round about the cauldron go. Double,
Toil and trouble, fire and
cauldron double.
Help of penny snake in the cauldron boil and bake.
Double, toil and trouble, fire burn and
cauldron
a drum, Macbeth doth come.
Look, foul and Faraday, not seen.
What are these that look not like the inhabitants of the earth and yet are on it? Live you! What are these that look not like the inhabitants of the earth and yet are on it? Live you? Or are you aught? You seem to understand me.
Speak if you can. What are you? Oh, now, you secret black and midnight hags. What is it you do?
Need without
I conjure you, by that which you profess, however you come to know it, answer me.
All hail Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Glass.
All hail Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor.
All hail Macbeth, thou shalt be king hereafter.
Sir, why do you start in scenes of fear things that do sound so fair? My noble partner, you speak with present grace and great prediction of noble having and of noble hope, that he seems rapt withal. To me you speak not.
Lesser than Macbeth and greater.
Not so happy, yet much happier.
Who shall get kings though thou be none? So all hail Macbeth and
Banquo and Macbeth, all hail.
Stay, you imperfect speakers. Say from whence you owe this strange intelligence, or why you stop us on our way with such prophetic greeting. Speak, I charge you. Where are they? Gone?
Whither are they vanished?
Into the air. Oh, that they'd stayed.
Or such things here as we do speak about, or have we eaten on the insane root that takes the reason prisoner?
Your children shall be kings.
You shall be king.
And Thane of Cawdor too, were it not so.
To the self-same tune and word.
Scene 2, Act 1, Scene 5, at the castle. Lady Macbeth is reading a letter from Macbeth where he describes the three witches. She determines to make the prophecy real. Macbeth arrives.
They met me in the day of success, and I have learned by the perfectest report they have more in them than mortal knowledge. When I burned in desire to question them further, they made themselves air, into which they vanished. Whilst I stood wrapped in the wonder of it, came missives from the king who all hailed me. Thane of Kodor. By which title before these weird sisters saluted me, and referred me to the coming on of time with, "Hail, King, that shall be." Noms thou art in Kodor, and shalt be what thou art promised. Yet I do fear thy nature is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the year's sway. Thou wouldst be great, art not without ambition, but without the illness should attend it. Come, you spirits that tend on mortal bones, unsex me here, and fill me from the ground to the total cruelty. Make thick my blood. Stop up the passage to remorse and no compunctious visitings of nature. Shake my fell purpose, nor keep peace between the effect and it. Come to my woman's breasts and take my milk for gall, you murdering ministers. Wherever in your sightless substances you wait to nature's mischief. Come, thick night, and pull thee from the dunnest smokes of hell. That my keen eye see not the wounded face, nor heaven peep through the blanket of the dark to cry, hold, hold. Hie thee hither, that I may pour my spirits in thine ear, and chastise the valor of my tongue, all that impedes thee from the golden round. Great glance, worthy Kodor, greater than both, by the all hail hereafter. Thy letters have transported me beyond this ignorant present, and I feel now the future in the instant.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
And when goes hence?
Tomorrow, as he purposes.
Never shall sun that morrow see. Glance thou art in Kodor, and shalt be what thou art promised. Yet I do fear thy nature is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the merest way. Thou wouldst be great, art not without ambition, but without the illness should attend it. Your face, my Thane, is as a book, where men may read strange matters. To beguile the time, look like the time. Bear welcome in your eye, your hand, your tongue. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. He that is coming must be provided for, and you shall put this night's great business into my dispatch, which shall to all our nights and days to come give Solry's sovereign sway and masterdom.
We will speak further.
Only look up clear. To alter favor ever is to fear. Leave all the rest to me. Great glance, worthy court. Greater than both, but all hail be rough.
Is this the dagger I see before me? Its handle toward my hand. Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee now. That I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision, sensible to feeling as thou art to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation proceeding from the heat oppressed brain? I see thee yet, in form as palpable as that which now I draw. Thou marshalst me the way that I was going. Such an instrument as I was to use. Mine eyes are made the fools of the other senses. Or else, worth all the rest. I see thee still, and on thy blade and dudgeon, drops of blood, which was not so before. There's no such thing. It is the bloody business that informs thus to my eyes. Now, of the one half-world old nature seems dead, and wicked dreams abuse the curtain's sleep. Witchcraft celebrates, and withered murder moves like a ghost. Oh, no sure and firm set earth, hear not my steps which way they walk, for fear thy very stones prate of my whereabout and threat to take the present horror from the time which now suits with it. Will I threat he lives? Words to the heat of deeds too cold breath gives. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
Why, worthy thing, you do unbend your noble strength to think so brain-sickly of things. Go get some water and wash these filthy witnesses from your hand. Oh, why did you bring these daggers from the place? They must lie there. Go, carry them and smear the sleepy coom some blood.
I'll go no more. I'm afraid to think what I have done. Look on it again, I dare not.
Infam of Barbus! Give me the daggers. The sleeping and the dead are but as pictures. To see how you chill to the fierce painted devil. If you do bleed, I'll gild the faces of the groups withal, for it must seem their guilt.
Whence is that knocking? How's it with me? And every sound appalls me. What hands are here? They pluck out mine eyes. Will all great Neptune's oceans not wash the blood clean from this hand? No, This mine hand would rather the multitudinous season incarnate, making the green one red.
My hands are of your color, but I shame to wear a heart so white. You're knocking us assassins. Tyrant to our chamber, unless your water clears us of the steed. How easy it is then? Your conscience hath left you unattended. Hark, my knocking. Get us a knife out, lest occasion calls us to be watchers. Do not lost so poorly in your thoughts.
To know my deed, 'twere best not to know myself. Wait, Duncan, with thy knocking! I would thou couldst.
Macduff and Lady Macduff arrive to wake the king. Macduff discovers the bloody scene and sounds the alarm.
Is thy master stirring? Our knocking has awakened him. Here he comes.
Good morrow, noble sir.
Good morrow, both.
Is thy king stirring, worthy Thane?
Not yet.
He did command me to call so timely on him, I've almost slipped the hour.
I'll bring you to him.
I'll make so bold to call, for 'tis my limited service.
Goes the king hence today?
He does. He did appoint so.
The night has been so unruly. Where we lay, our chimneys were blown down, and, as they say, lamentings heard in the air. Strange screams of death.
It was a rough night.
Horror, horror, horror. Tongue nor heart cannot conceive nor name thee.
What's the matter?
Most confusion now had made its masterpiece. Most sacrilegious murder had broke open the Lord's anointed temple and stole thence the life of the building.
What say you, the life?
Mean you his majesty?
Approach thy chamber and destroy your sight. Do not bid me speak. See and speak yourselves. Awake! Ring the alarm bell! Murder and treason, awake! Awake! Murder and treason, awake!
Muted.
What's the business?
Oh, gentle lady. Her royal master's murdered.
Oh, alas! What's in our house?
Had I but died an hour before this chance, I'd have lived a blessed time. For from this instant, there is nothing serious in mortality. All is but toys. Renown and grace is dead. The wine of life is drawn.
Scene 7, thunder, lightning, enter the three witches again.
When shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain?
When the hurly-burly's done, when battle's lost and won. That will be Anne, the sons of sun!
Where the place?
Upon the heath, there to meet with Macbeth!
Fair is foul, and foul is fair.
How does you
Travel through the fog and
down
visit
there?
the air. Macbeth. Macbeth. Macbeth.
Beware, Macbeth!
Beware, Macbeth.
Beware, Macbeth!
Scene 8. Lennox arrives to inform Macduff of the murder of his family, Lady Macduff, and all their children.
What concern there?
Let not your ears despise my tongue forever, which shall possess with them the heaviest sound that ever yet they heard. Your castle is surprised, your wife and babes savagely slaughtered. Merciful heaven!
What my children do?
Wife, children, servants, all that could be found.
My wife killed too.
I have said, be comforted.
He has no children. All my pretty ones. What did you say? All? Oh, hello. What, all my pretty chickens and their dams at one fell swoop?
Disputed like a man.
I shall do so, but I must also feel it as a man. I cannot but remember such things were that were most precious to me. Did heaven look on and would not take their part? Sinful Macbeth. They were all struck for thee, not that I am, not for their own demerits, but for my fell slaughter on their souls. Heaven rest them now.
Our power is ready.
Front to front. Take thou this fiend of Scotland and myself within sword's length set him. If he escapes, heaven forgive him too.
Scene 9. Sleepwalking Lady Macbeth. Doctor and gentlewoman observe Lady Macbeth sleepwalking. She has gone mad.
I have 2 nights' watch with you, but can perceive no truth in your report. When was it she last walked?
Since His Majesty went into the field, I have seen her rise from her bed, throw her nightgown upon her, unlock her closet, take forth the paper, fold it, write upon it, read it, afterward seal it, and again return to bed, and all this while in a most fast sleep.
A great perturbation in nature.
Know you? Here she comes. This is her very guise. And upon my life, fast asleep. Observe her. Stand close.
You see, her eyes are open.
Why? But her sense is shut.
What is it she does now? Look. He rubs her hands.
Yet here's a spot. Out, spot. Out, I say. One, two. Why then just time to do it? Hell is murky. Why, my lord, why? A soldier interfered. What name is it who knows that when none can call it power to account? Yet who would have thought the old man to have had so much blood in him? The Thane of Fife had a wife. Where is she now? But will these hands never be clean? No more of that, my lord. No more of that. You mar all with the starting.
Go to. You have known what you should not.
She has spoke what she should not. I am sure of that. Heaven knows what she has known.
Here's the smell of the blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Oh. 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 Wash your hands. Get on your nightgown. Look not so pale, I tell you yet again. Back goes bad! He cannot come out unscathed. To bed. To bed. There's knocking at the gate. Come. Give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed. To bed. To bed.
Will she go now to bed?
Directly.
Foul whisperings, natural deeds and natural troubles, infected minds. God forgive us all. Look after her. Remove from her the means of all annoyance, and still keep eyes upon her. So good night. My mind she has mated and amazed my sight, I think, but dare not speak.
Good night, the doctor.
Scene 10. Macbeth learns of his wife's death.
The queen, my lord, is dead.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been time for such a word. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. Creeps in this petty pace from day to day, to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, brief candle. Life is but a walking shadow. A poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.